way. And in fact, I had the pleasure of attending an event last week with Annette.
There's the picture from the event.
And Dinah actually put the event together. So I understand, you know, Dinah and you, and Dinah, you're going to share a little bit about your background and how we actually got to be there, Annette and I, and the people we shared with. So the room was pretty packed, and I was really impressed because obviously Dinah, knowing quite a lot about nutrition, and people trust her, know her, and like her, and they were willing to come and learn about this because Dinah had her own experience, and she's like, I want everybody to experience great results from this. So Dinah, you take it away, 2-3 minutes, just share with us.
Yes.
How long, who introduced you, Annette, how long you've been on the product and what it's done for you so far.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My name is Dinah Allison. As Minna said, I developed optimal health and wellness class here in Sun City Center, Florida, because I saw the need for people. I've always been very active, and I love to stay healthy, and I like to see other people stay healthy. But of course, when you get in a 55 plus community, you start to see things that people are trying very hard. But the first thing that got me was that the nutrition was so not on point. Anyway, so I developed this class, and yes, I have a big following. And so people do trust me because they know once I get started, I'm like a dog with a bone, and I go down every rabbit hole, and I reference and I cross-reference. And so that's the analytical person I am, along with being very charming, of course. And I met Annette, and as soon as I locked eyes with her, I knew she had something. I didn't know what it was. We happened to meet at a meeting, not related to this at all. But when she stood up and she said she was a certified health coach, I went, yep. And there's something about her. That was the light coming off of her. There was something about her. Anyway, so she started telling me about the patch. I'm like, I'm in. I want to try it. Get me on this as soon as possible. That for my husband as well. Now, at that time, I had been suffering with a very bad left hip. I hadn't been in the gym in 3 months, and that kind of drives me crazy. But I've had an X-ray, and then we had to go to the MRI on my hip, and the pain is still there. So I hadn't been in the gym, of course, and I said I got to do something. So 3 days, on day 3, I woke up and I had 90% relief in my hip, and I was losing nights of sleep because of this hip. And I want everybody to keep in mind that 3 years ago, I had to have a complete right hip replacement. And so the indications that were going on in my left hip were the same as had started with my right hip. I was very fearful. I don't want to go through that again. So anyway, I got in this patch, and 3 days, I felt 90% relief. Now, it's been a week this past Saturday since I've been on the patch, my husband and I, and my stepdaughter was here, and she's had some amazing things happen with her in less than a week. But I can play pool. I did the leg machines. I mean, I got my full workout in on Saturday. Telltale signs is how do I feel Sunday, the day after? And I'm going to tell you, not an ache, not a pain. I feel marvelous. And I really do feel I'm going to be 70 in another week. And I really feel, like you said, Greg, I feel like I'm 30 again. I have a lot of energy, but I've got a lot more energy now. It's just real crazy. Now, the other thing that I noticed right away, but I didn't believe it. On that same day, I wear a CGM, if everybody can see that. All right. A couple years ago, my blood sugar was hovering at 5.9 up to 6.1. And I went, okay, I got to do something. That's in the past. I eat healthy. I know nutrition. I'm doing what I should do, but I was still struggling with getting my A1C, and in the more immediate time frame, my glucose, because my reader tells me whenever I want to hit it. My reader tells me it's a continuous glucose monitor where I am, and since on day 3 of wearing the patch, I showed a 10 to 20 point drop in my blood glucose levels. Wow. So it was just that quick. And I thought, something's wrong with my reader. I mean, I sort of expected something to happen, but not that quickly and not to that degree. And I can say now, because I've done this for just just almost a week, checking my blood glucose, and I check it like 5, 6, 7 times a day because I still can't believe it. And I am running at in the morning. Oh, hello.
I have no idea what
Did I
that
We're-
lose her?
I didn't do anything.
Well,
No,
anyway,
we can hear you. We can hear you.
okay, well, I'm running
Oh, yeah.
70, I'm running 75 to 90 when I wake up. And I stay at between 70, well, probably 65 to 85 all day unless I've eaten something really sugary.
Wow,
Wow.
that's amazing.
So those are just two things for me. Now, my husband had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. I have gotten his MOCA score up due to nutrition and what I'm following. I had gotten his MOCA score up from a 17 up to a 27 out of 30. So that alone just makes doctors go, whoa. But I'm also noticing with Ben being on the patch, he doesn't notice it, but of course I do. He's getting some of that wit back that he had lost. And so I'm keeping a real close eye on that and charting that. And then also he has real bad problems with psoriasis. So I am documenting and keeping track of that because I've started to notice differences in his skin.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
and definitely
awesome.
take before and after pictures if you can, because that's another area that makes a a big difference. And so the biggest part that we talk to people about more than anything else is that I hear this like every day. We're hearing all this stuff all the time. I tell people, please share this because you're going to get results. But thank you for sharing. That is absolutely phenomenal. I'm so excited for you because again, yeah,
It is.
yeah.
So,
I'm loving it.
Dinah, would you recommend this, that everybody try this?
Absolutely, 100%. And the big key there is obviously there's a lot of people who have things that are aching, or maybe their blood sugar's amiss, or they have a lot of things that they know are wrong. And I always try to let them know the same thing I do in my class. If you start eating in a healthy manner, like I'm going and living, and dropping toxins in your environment and in yourself, you're going to see results. The thing is that I truly believe people are going to see results like I did so much quicker.
Yes.
So, Mena, you were there at my class, and that I will talk about again next Thursday when I go in case there's any other questions. But I'm sharing it with absolutely everybody I can because it is literally life changing. And it's so simple. It's,
And
I mean,
yeah,
it's so simple.
yeah.
How could you do it?
Yeah. So, and as nutrition, how easy it is to help people change their eating habits, right?
Oh, no. And in reality, that's what I spend the most time on because it's optimal health and wellness. And the eating part of it is the hardest thing for people, but I also talk about, proper exercise. I told Mena, I said, you don't have to worry about me or anybody in my class being fully hydrated because I make sure everybody I have a formula that I use for a healthy electrolyte drink mix. I have everybody do that. I say, do this first thing in the morning and then follow the rest of your day with clean water, and that they should drink half of their body weight in fluid ounces of water every day and more if you're a heavy exerciser. So it's that, and it's just mind, body, and spirit. It's about getting all of those things in. But I'm going to tell you, it's the nutrition.
Yes.
It takes so much time.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was one thing that we told people. I said, I consider myself healthy. So doing a lot of the right things, but it was just, I always say there's like different blockages, whatever you want to call it. But for me to be able to expose it to a bunch of people and share this, that's what we want to do. So we always tell people, hey, if you have an opportunity for a group setting that you can do something like this, we'll be more than happy to even do Zoom meetings. I know Josh does group meetings. A lot of other people do the same thing. So we're looking forward to partnering with you. So thank you so much for sharing that. We're excited because it's just the beginning, and you're going to be getting messages back from a lot of people who are using this, and you're going to start getting emotional messages as well, because it's just, I know what it's like. It's just, Men and I get messages all the time.
And Pam, who's also on here this evening or this afternoon, she was at the meeting as well, and Pam's had great results with Parkinson's. We've heard her testimony. So, just that's what keeps us going. That's what Dinah said, the fact that there are so many people that we can help, and we don't know who that next person is. So we wake up in the morning and we like, God, just lead us to the right people. Let us let the people that we're contacting answer the phone, or when we're out there, allow us to meet people that need this, you know. And the thing is, some people have given up hope.
Yeah.
They just have been through everything. They've tried the nutrition, they've tried the supplements, they've tried all the medications, the surgeries, and they still are at a dead end. And and we know there's a few of those people, Andre, that Graham introduced us to, you know, that have said, I gave up hope. And
They
then
don't want to live anymore.
and then thank God he tried this. He said, I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Now we don't know who's going to say that to us.
Yeah.
But if we don't share and we're not asking how they're doing, we'll never know.
We met a bunch of people from actually Portugal that said this is a social responsibility now. We need to share as many people as we can, because people don't know about 9 out of 10 people you talk to don't even know this exists. And when they start using, they're like going, oh my goodness, what a difference. So like I said, we don't know if it's going to take days or weeks or months, but the one thing we definitely want to do is make sure that people go to the website, thisisitinfo.com. The couple we work with, Steve and Gina Merritt, they said the same thing we said. We're like, this is it. This is amazing.